Hi, welcome to my groom shop. This is my 830 dog. I'm just removing his jewelry. This is a miniature Schnauzer, and he is at the groomers today getting a bath and a haircut. And I'm going to show you what it takes to make this guy beautiful. Unless they're matted, I always start out with the bath. They get shampoo and conditioner. This is a very good dog. I mean, he is great for everything. I'm gonna go ahead and load him up with shampoo. Paying special attention to getting his beard clean because the beards drip in everything. They get in the water bowl, the food bowl, they're rooting around outside in the dirt. They eat weird things, and the beards are always dirty and greasy. We'll make sure we get this nice and clean, get the feet nice and clean, and we'll rinse him off. And he's also getting conditioner too. I just use the blow dryer for a minute just to get all that water off, the loose water that's dripping. Then my towel dry him. Put him away for a few minutes in his towel. I'm like, hold on. Then I'm going to clean up my mess in the tub. He thinks he knows what I'm doing. I'm going to clean up my mess in the tub, and I'm going to get him back out and finish blow drying him on the table. Okay, let's go. Come on. Okay, he is almost dry. Actually, I think he is dry. I'm going to go ahead and start his haircut. He's getting a number 7 Schnauzer cut. Number 7 refers to the blade I'm using. Pretty short on his back. Now this is a pet cut. These dogs here get pet cuts. That's not what you see with show dogs. Most people like their dogs on the shorter side. But actually, this lady does like him kind of longer, but if he gets too long, he gets matted. So I'm going to start off using a 30 blade to shave the pads of his feet. Okay, see, I shaved the pad of his foot there. Keeps the foot clean, gets all the hair out so they don't track in all the dirt all over your house. I'm going to come back with my scissors and trim up between his toes. I'm going to go ahead and shave the rest of his feet. My 7 blade cleaned, disinfected, and oiled. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting his pattern for his Schnauzer cut. his body, and now I'm going to use a tin blade on his head. I'm going to shave the top of his head, the side of his face, and his ears with a tin. It's a little bit shorter than his body. I'm also going to come back and shave the inside of his ears with a 30 blade, and then I'm going to clean them out once I get the hair out of my way. There's a little mole or a dot right here under his chin. That's where I shave his neck to, that point right there. There's a bird outside he's looking at. Outside the window. See, he's trying to look. There's a bird out there. I like the curtains open when I'm working, but I always have to close them because the dogs get excited for everything that moves out there. Schnauzers grow hair in their ears, so I'm going to use this powder. It's ear powder, just to help me grip. This has to be pulled out when they're groomed. He doesn't have much hair at all in his ears, so it's very easy to get out. Some of these poor Schnauzers have so much hair in their ears. It's awful, and it's painful. See all that? I've been putting down black mulch. So if y'all see black in my fingernail, it's from mulch, and it won't come off. I tried, so it's just going to have to wear off. Okay, that's all. Very little hair in there. And then I'm going to wipe that out with some ear cleaner and a cotton ball. Just going to brush his face out. We're almost done. Brush his face out and trim up his eyebrows and his beard. I'm using a slicker brush. Got to be careful you don't scrape their nose. I'm using my thumb to cover his eyes so I don't poke him in the eye with the brush. See, I'm putting my thumb right here on his nose so I don't scrape his nose. You learn all these little tricks. I've been grooming 30 years, so you learn these tricks after a while. I'm just covering up all the dangerous spots. His beard is in great shape. So I'm going to get my chunkers and neaten up his beard, and I need a comb also, if I can find it. Hold on. You know, if you're a groomer, you know how this goes. Everything disappears. Everything's always disappearing. So I'm going to comb it all down. I'm going to neaten up the side here. These are chunkers. They're not scissors. They just blend. They take a little bit of hair off and they blend, so it's not like a blunt, straight, sharp cut. Just makes it look natural. Just shaving out the corners of his eyes with my tin blade. And then I'm going to come back in with my scissors and neaten it up the rest of the way. Combing all his bangs forward. Take my straight scissors. After he's done yawning, take my straight scissors. Just trim off the side here of his eyebrow. And I'm going to come in with my curved scissors and trim it up the rest of the way. Coming all forward. And see how this is still sticking up here? I'm just going to go in with my chunkers and blend this in. What I like to do when I'm done with the dog is to get my comb and double check everything. I like to fluff them up, check for scraggly hairs. I use my 7 skip tooth blade and just skim over all the hairs. So I'm going to neaten his skirt up. Just going to go straight down because nobody likes a puffy skirt on a Schnauzer. Just going to skim all this off. I already trimmed up his legs, but I still like to go back and skim over everything, just so it's nice and even. Make sure the front chest is not puffy. And get my comb and fluff it up, check for scraggly hairs, and I'm just skimming straight down. He is ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and spray some conditioning spray on him. Let me put my clippers away, make him nice and shiny and soft. That's good when they shake because you can see any more scraggly hairs that pop out, like right there under his chin. Guys, they're never perfect unless you're watching Instagram. But in real life, they're never going to be perfect. All right, I'm going to take some water and just wipe out the corners of his eyes. Make sure they're nice and clean in there. Fun fact, don't trim the top of a Schnauzer's nose unless the owner asks you to. That's a no-no in dog grooming land. All right, I'm gonna double check his eyebrows real quick. Get my curved scissors. Just comb it all forward. Because the eyebrows are always a little bit curly, slightly curly, they're always going to move around. You know, if you trim them one way, they might not look even later just because they don't grow straight. Okay. I'm going to dress him up. I got to get him a bandana. He won't look at me, so I can't see the beard. I hope it's even. All right. Okay, so I'm looking at my stash of dog grooming decorations, and I came across this corn. It's a candy corn bow, and it's for Halloween, and I think he likes it. We have to use up this stuff, guys. So, do you want to wear this? Yes, please. Okay, he wants it. We're going to put this on your collar. His mother just got here 5 minutes early, so I had to stop. But look, there's your collar. There's your collar. I don't think his mother will mind Halloween in March. I wouldn't. It's totally cute. Look at that. Do you want to wear that bow? Yes, he does. All right, tell everybody thanks for watching. Ooh, this collar's a little bit tight. There we go. Super cute. Say bye-bye.